Hello again, everyone. Once again, sorry I can't make it to the meeting today, but hope your internships have been going well so far this semester. Can't believe it's almost over, but I'm really sure some of you are more thrilled than I to be finally finishing up with your internship. Anyways, I explained to you last time what I was doing here, but I'm going to briefly recap our operations. I'm currently working at the Surf Sanctuary. We're an all-inclusive surf and fishing resort here in Limondos, Nicaragua. We offer a variety of different options for anyone from the traveling surfers, fishermen, family vacations, or just someone looking for an overnight accommodation. Our operations can be broken up into several different parts. We have a full-service bar and restaurant, a hotel. We run a rental home management service for our homeowners, boat charters for both fishing and surfing, and a beach stop. And then for our all-inclusive packages, we combine all these entities into one and offer a worry-free surfing, fishing, adventure, and/or honeymoon vacations to a limited amount of people per week. We will only book up to a maximum of 8 people on our all-inclusive packages. We do very little marketing for the website or our business, so most of our guests are either return or have heard from previous guests. So, what am I doing here? Well, Tony is trying to step away from running a majority of the business and brought me in to set up an operations management position. Based on this position, I set my 5 learning objectives. These goals were to organize and create spreadsheets for daily operations, manage the company's financial reports, facilitate guest check-in and check-out operations, log vehicle and boat maintenance costs, and contribute with guest surf and fish expeditions. The first and second learning objectives were to organize and create spreadsheets for daily operations and manage the company's financial reports. I feel as though I have not fully completed these goals yet. Yeah, I created in-depth and interactive spreadsheets for the business, and these will be used in the upcoming season, but I still need to add some finishing touches before I'm fully satisfied with them. I do know Tony is happy with him, though, as his old way of running a business was as long as he wasn't taking money out of his own pocket, he wasn't worrying about the actual profits or losses per month. But with these spreadsheets, we will now be able to break down all the entities in the business and see where we can be more profitable or cut losses. My next goal was to facilitate guest check-in and out operations. We aren't the Holiday Inn, but we do turn over around 20 to 30 guests a week during our busier times. I was in charge of basically everything before the guests arrived and after they left. Prior to guest arrival, depending on whether they were staying in a house or hotel, I'd check the accommodations and ensure everything was working accordingly and presentable. I was also in charge of guest arrival and getting them checked in. And at the end of our guest stay, it was my responsibility to collect all the outstanding restaurant, room, and boat charter tabs. And also to ensure the keys returned, of course, and all the houses or the rooms are in good condition. I believe I successfully executed this goal and also created some additional information cards for us to monitor who is staying with us and if there is an emergency comes up, who we can contact for that person. The next objective was to log vehicle and boat maintenance costs. I created logs to include all the maintenance and repairs, fuel expense, usage, and in the boat's case, how much revenue we're getting generated from our charters. Our trucks, they're solely an expense, but are crucial for operations as we could not run without them. And this is a task that I feel I've successfully completed, and we will now be able to fully track each truck individually and the boat with these logs. It will allow us to see how much is spent on our trucks on a monthly basis, and will give us an idea on the cost of the vehicle and boats for our package expenses. My last goal, to contribute with guest surf and fish expeditions, was of course by far the most fun and exciting part of this job. It was also the most relevant to work I've done growing up in the past in the hospitality industry. As surfers and fishers are our primary target market, surfing and fishing expeditions are meant to occupy a majority of their time here. This puts a lot of emphasis on guiding and providing a great experience during our expeditions. As a guide, I was responsible to not only get them into the best waves and fishing locations, but also to be very hospitable with everything else we have going on. Everyone's agenda is a little different coming here, and being conscientious of this is crucial to providing our guests with a great experience. I had the responsibility of multiple different groups and had to cater to each differently. It's a full day's work, beginning when the clients get up and running deep into the night whenever they want to leave the bar. Now, this didn't vary much from my previous job working as a server at Sawgrass Country Club, doing 12 to 14-hour days. But I do feel I've been able to provide much better customer service here because I'm actually enjoying myself. And enjoying yourself doing the work you want to do is something I've come to find out is much more important than making any sort of money. I feel like this internship has been more than just organizing a company's financial reports and ensuring guests are having a good time. This internship feels providing me guidance towards my future and what I want to accomplish one day, which is owning and operating my own business here in Central America. And learning from Tony, who's built lucrative business from the ground up in Nicaragua, I feel is a great starting point. Having Tony as a mentor, he's a successful business owner, and really what's important is he's loving what he's doing down here. It's really given me the motivation to succeed not only here in Central America, but with everything else I really want to do. I hope all of you all have gotten something really good out of your internships. And if you're not graduating this semester, I'll see you all sometime in the spring. Thanks for listening, and hope you all have a good winter break.